What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're creating a sketch illustration of Deku from My Hero Academia. Let's begin by sketching a circle in the center of our page. Now we're going to use a side grip using the flat edge of our pencil. Let's start from the very top. Just going to lightly work our way around the left side. Then bring that in towards the middle. And then go around the right side. Now we want to go a little bit lighter because we'll eventually erase this out. Now with our circle in place, we want to add a couple guidelines to help with the symmetry. Let's start from the very top in the center. Start with a straight line coming all the way down towards the bottom of our page. And we'll extend that up towards the top. Let's add another guideline on the side of our circle, coming down. And then we'll do the same thing on the right. Now let's add another guideline going across from left to right. Starting in the center of our circle, we'll extend this out towards the left, just past the side of our circle, and then extend that out towards the right side. Now we're going to add another guideline on the left and right side of that center line. So move over, sketch a line going up towards the top of our circle, and then back down. Take that same distance on the right and do the same thing. Now with our guidelines in place, let's start blocking out the eyes. From this point, I'm just going to curve the eye coming down and then up just on the inside of the circle, and then do the same thing on the right. And I'll connect the outside to the inside of the eyelid with a half oval. I'm going to go all the way up towards the top, round this out, and then come down. Let's push the pupils towards the top of the eye. Starting on the left, we're going to draw an oval, coming down and then up. And we'll draw that same sized oval on the right side. Let's line up at the top of the eyelid, come in toward that inside line, draw a straight angle line going up and out. And this is for the eyebrows. And then lining up the bottom edge of the eyes, move to the center, we're going to add a small curve, going out towards the left, and then back in. Let's leave a gap underneath the nose and draw in the mouth. We're going to start over on the left, curve the mouth coming down, and then up. Now you want to bring the jawline coming down towards the center. Let's start over on the left side. I'm just going to curve this down. Just bend that in just underneath the circle, going out and back up on the right. Now that we have the basic shape of the head, let's draw the side of the neck. Let's start over on the left, draw a straight line coming down, and then do the same thing on the right. From the top of the neck, we're going to step down, draw the shoulders, sloping down towards the side, just past that outside line. And then we'll round out the shoulders, and then bring that down. Now you want to overlap that collar on top of the chin. So between the mouth and the chin, draw a straight angle line coming down and out towards the side. And then from the bottom, curve this out and then up. Let's bring this down on top of the shoulders with a straight line. And we'll curve this back down and in towards the center line. Now from here we're going to add a guideline for the outside edge of the head. Let's start from the side of the circle. Start by curving this down and then out. And we'll connect the ends with a curve going all the way around towards the top of the head, right in the middle. And then bring this back down on the right. It's almost like drawing a large half circle. Let's go back to the left side of the circle, step out and curve the earlobe coming down and then back in towards the side of the head. Now we're going to go back and add some hair on top of the forehead. Let's start on the top of the circle on the left, curve this down and then out. From the top, curve down and then in towards the middle, and then taper that back up towards the top. Now I'm going to work our way over towards the right. from the top, go out and then down on top of the eyebrow, and taper that back up toward the top. Let's add a curl coming out and then back up. Let's add some hair curving in towards the eye, coming around and then in, go back out, add one more coming down towards the bottom of the eye, and then back out. Let's add some hair along the outside of this curve. Starting from the center, curve this up and over towards the right, and then taper that back down. Go back to the center, go out and up, and then pull that back in. Now I'm going to go back over towards the left side and work our way up towards the top. From this point, go up and in, and pull that back out, the bend, pull this back up towards the side of that curve. Let's add another point. I'm going to bring this down, back up, and we'll do that again. Let's pull this up towards the top, curving in towards the top of the head, going up and out. I'm just going to bring this in towards the top. Let's move over and work our way down towards the bottom. Starting up here, going across, pulling that back in, and come down, and then bend that up, and then pull that in. Let's add another curve coming down, and back up, come down along the side and out, and then back in. Let's add another curve, bending this down and in, come down and out, and in towards the side. Let's add a little bit more hair in behind the earlobes, going out and down, back in, come down and out, and in, and then we'll do the same thing on the right side. Now that you have the basic shape of our drawing, let's go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now that we have a clean drawing, let's add a second level of detail. We'll start with the straps across the shoulders, the step in, curve in and then down. Line this up on the right. Draw a straight line going out towards the side. And we'll curve this up and out towards the top of the shoulder. Let's add a seam across the top of the collar. From this top point, we'll step down, just follow that same curve coming in towards the middle, and then out towards the right. From the edge of the seam, draw a straight angle line coming up and in. Let's go back to that inside point, come down and out, and angle this back in towards the bottom of the collar. Now I'm going to draw the edge of the cape over on the right side. Starting from this point, curve down and out, bend that back in. Let's go to the inside, go across and out, and then down along the side of the shoulder. Now we're going to go in and start refining the shape and adding some more details with the tip of our pencil. Let's start with the left eye. Let's going to start with the outside edge of the pupil, going all the way around. I'm going to do the same thing on the right. Let's add a small highlight circle on the right side. And then we'll trace that oval on the inside going in underneath the highlight. And we'll darken up the center. And then from the left side, draw a straight angle line coming down and out towards the edge of the iris. And then we'll darken up the top. Just lightly shade in the bottom of the iris. And now we're going to trace the outside of the eye, going up towards the top. And bring that down on the inside. I'm just going to thicken up the eyelid. Going all the way around, going a little bit thicker along the top. And then just fading that out on the inside. I'm also going to add a small fold along the top of the eyelid. Now we're just going to add some thickness and darkness to the eyebrows. And from here, it's going to work our way down the center of the face towards the mouth, just darkening up the corners of the mouth, and then just fading that in. Now we're moving to the side edge of our pencil and adding some shadows and detail to the hair. So starting from the tip, just adding some bold shadows and just fading that out. We're also going to add a little bit more shape to the hair. I'm just going to continue along the bottom edge, working our way out towards the side. I'm just going to continue to add this texture across the top of the head. I'm just going a little bit lighter with the shadows as we go up towards the top. And then going in with the side edge of our pencil, we're just going to add some tone to the hair. Just adding some texture along the inside. Also adjusting the volume of the hair. And move back to the tip of our pencil and start adding some more detail to the hair. Starting with the front edge, just working our way up. And now just working our way along the outside. Now we're going to move down and start refining the side edge of the head. Just bringing that down towards the jaw and just rounding that out. I'm going to go and start adding some detail to the collar. I'm just going to add a light shade to the collar and the neck. And then we'll darken up the right half of the collar. Now the head's going to cast a light shadow just underneath the head. add some detail to the collar. And now we're going to add a light shade in the face, working our way around the eyes. And then we'll add some shadows. So the hair is going to cast a shadow across the forehead and down the side. And we'll just darken up the right side of the head. And as we get closer to the end of our drawing, we'll tighten up our shadows and add a little bit more detail. And that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Deku. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also drop your requests in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.